I'm kinda sad, guys, what they have did with the commander skill rework, especially with the German battleships and American premiums that used to have great secondaries. You always have fun when you brawl against such a ship
Ship is on
and
fire.
you push and try to do something for your team, which increases your ability to win the games. But nowadays, with the commander skill rework comes in, it's just sad. I don't know why Wargaming have this big brain move of try to nerf the secondaries in just one patch. They didn't even try to think that playing secondary battleships is one of the most difficult things in the game right now, especially when there is the Conquerors and Thunderers sniping at like 20 to 24 kilometers the entire game. I have no idea why they have nerfed this thing. As you can see, it used to be 60%. Now it is 35%. This is significant for any secondary battleship. Even French battleships suffer, and now you cannot spec them with secondaries. That is not fun. If you cannot make any tech tree line a secondary viable, or any even premium, for example, then it's actually kind of sad what Wargaming has in their mind for the future, yeah, of this game. The diversity is not the diversity that I am expecting right now. Sure, the secondaries are still there, at least for the German ships they have buffed secondaries, but it is not enough. If they nerfed it compared to previous patch, then it is bad. Sure, they increase the range, but you have to push in the first place, which is the most difficult thing in the game. I don't know how Wargaming even thought of doing this. I just simply don't understand this. Everyone should agree, and everyone will agree, that secondaries are one of the most fun aspects in the game. If you see in this simple game, my whole team doesn't even want to push into the caps, especially on B when there are so many less enemy teams. But because there is Thunderer on the E2 line, they just never want to push. And this is what amplified by the sniping skills as well that Wargaming implemented in the patch, which is the Deadeye. Deadeye comes up with survivability penalty, but you never need to push to take damage because you will be best in 20 to 24 kilometers. Whereas these battleships like GK, Ohio, and Massachusetts, name it, and even French battleships sometimes like Republic or Bourgogne, they have to push to make secondaries work, or their captain, skills are basically useless most of the time because you just either die or you just cannot do anything in the first place because of carriers. At this moment, you see the Soviet skills are used. I'm trying hard to get some target hits, but it is not what it used to be like. The secondary hits are significantly lower. The shells, if you see, they are going all over the place. You can see that he's like at 8.4 kilometers. And this is sad about this whole skill rework. That they nerfed the secondary skills, and then they incentivize Thunderers and Conquerors to even far back, camping, and just make this whole meta very stale and just boring. I'm sure there might be some people who might disagree with this, but at least I am not happy with what Wargaming did with this. Sure, they buffed the secondaries, but it is not enough. So where this game is heading, I have no idea. When you have secondaries are a problem, sure, but when you have these games in which your team just doesn't want to push or even try to be aggressive for even a bit, this makes me feel that something has went horribly wrong. I mean, it's not like it used to be. It's not like this patch has just been like disaster, but I think the previous patches also have these sort of concerns, but now it amplifies because of those kills, and people just don't want to push in general. Seriously, that's how it is. And even when you push, the HE spam, as you can see right here and there, left and right, you have almost full HP. Almost you are almost full HP, and you even try to tank damage, but you can't because you get set on fires and fires and fires, and you die. Ultimately die. You see this secondaries of Bismarck? He also have this secondary build, but look at this dispersion. This is not the dispersion that it was used to, like it used to be. It is now worse than ever. Name it, guys. I don't feel that it is good right now after this commander change. I am sad and I will complain because I felt that secondaries are bottom, like they are close to my heart, and you just get melted in 2 minutes just to use those secondaries. What is this game? What is going on, guys? I did nothing except to run away and trying to use the secondaries, and I died.